All things covered, listeners and viewers. Once again, we're back. Bryant McFadden, Pat Peterson. You guys know how we rock and roll. We got a special show for you guys right now. If you're a fan of outstanding running back production, this is the show for you. If you're a fan of SEC football, specifically speaking, UGA, this is a show for you. And not to mention on the professional level, the Rams, the Super Bowl champions. This is a show for you. No other than Todd Gurley, 2015 first-round pick out of Georgia, 2017 Offensive Player of the Year, one of the best backs to do it in his era. Todd, thank you for joining me. How you doing? How you feeling?
Doing good, man. Feeling great. Can't complain, man. Can't complain at all. How you doing today?
Man, it's a great day to be alive, so let's take advantage of it, right?
Yes, it is. Every day is. Every
day is. And with that being said, man, you got a lot of outstanding things going on. But currently, as I watch you, I see you got the G on your shirt. Yeah. You got the G's behind you. Tell us a little bit about your partnership and what you have going on with Gatorade.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm here with Gatorade at the Salvation Army. So today we're going to be surprising the kids with a grant that will cover their flag football programming, equipment, and all different fees for the next year. So, for me, it's important to be able to invest in the next generation, give back to a community that supported me, like I said, throughout my college career, pro career, and, still today, man. So to be able to be here on behalf of Gatorade's Fuel Tomorrow initiative means a lot. And being in the state of Georgia at that, in Atlanta, the heart of the city. So definitely means a lot.
No question. That's a great opportunity to be able to give back to the community. As you said, I'm pretty sure the kids love seeing you and love having the opportunity to interact with you. Todd, this is a show where we like to give flowers, right? And that's exactly what you did a few days ago on Twitter, thanking a ton of your running back influences, right? Why was that important for you to do?
I think, man, I don't know. It was just one of those things. I think I was just coming back from doing something, a shoot, and I just felt appreciative. And, I just wanted to let those guys know that, hey, man, I appreciate y'all. It's like I tell people, like a lot of times you don't see that, we show each other love, kind of interviews and after the game and, on social media. But just to let guys know that, I appreciate everything that y'all done, just whether it's me watching them as a little kid and just remembering the play, or remembering a Super Bowl run or whatever it is. So a lot of guys that changed the game that I wouldn't be here, today without them. And, I'm sure they can say the same thing about older guys in their generation. So, even to have a guy like Eric Dickerson, who I talk to all the time, you take stuff like that for granted. Like that's a real legend. Everybody remember him at SMU, Pony Express. So, just to have relationships like that, have guys like Steven Jackson, Marshall Faulk. And the list, it goes on and on, man. So definitely wanted to just give everybody their flowers, say I appreciate it, and just show love to them.
Talking about showing love, I want to ask you a personal question, right? Okay. And I have my answer. I want to hear your answer. Back in 2017, do you believe you should have won the MVP award? And let me rattle off some of the numbers for those people who might have forgot how dominant you was. You finished second with 8 first place votes behind Tom Brady. Tom won the award. You had over 1,300 yards rushing, 13 rushing touchdowns, 64 receptions for almost 800 yards, 788 to be exact, and 6 receiving touchdowns. Personally, Todd, keep it real with me. Do you believe you should have won the MVP that year?
No, I mean, I'm just happy to be able to be in the same conversation as Tom Brady, man. Being able to grow up, watch him, and then 20 years later still be able to, I guess, compete against a guy like that. But, hey, somebody gave me 8 first-place votes. I'll take that any day, whether I won or not. So that's just a blessing, a blessing in itself. So, but, yeah, it was definitely it was a heck of a year. But yeah, I don't really think about it like that. It's all good. It's all love.
Well, I can tell you this much as a fan from afar. That year, you was dominant, and you did something that most running backs don't do. We don't see from that position, not just running the football and having an impact, but catching the football. Your receiver skills, man, you already know, man. You used to route people up consistently out there when they gave you an opportunity.
I felt fun because when I first came in the league, man, I was like, what? I was like, man, I ain't doing no routes. Like, I'm running back. That's what we do. And I'm like, okay. That's why I was, giving flowers to guys like Le'Veon and Devontae Freeman. Even guys like David Johnson. And you see them, man, okay. It's like, well, instead of 11 people trying to hit me, like, it's just one person. Like, make it make sense. Like, why wouldn't I want to do that? So start to practice that and got better at that. But then just like, coach just put me in good positions. And then at the end of the day, you just, either the hole is there or it's not, or if where it's green at, you go run. So that's always been my motto.
No question. Let's highlight another UGA running back that's dominating the NFL right now, Nick Chubb.
Everybody know. Yeah.
Nick Chubb, man.
That's running back in the league, man.
I don't disagree with that. I agree with you. And I think the consensus would agree with that statement as well. But if you had to rank your top 5 running backs in the league right now, currently, right? You got Chubb number 1. Who would you have 2, 3, 4, and 5?
See, I'm more just like, I don't really like to do all the comparison stuff, man. I like everybody. Obviously, I'm gonna be a big Nick Chubb advocate because I just love his game, man. We went to UGA, and then to be able to just see, how far he came. But, I always name like the underdogs, the guys that never really get talked about. Like, everybody know what Zeke done. Everybody know what Alvin Kamara's done. Everybody know what Christian McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor, and obviously like the Saquons. But, I like guys like Joe Mixon, Aaron Jones, obviously, like you said, Nick Chubb. Even another one, man, that scores a lot of touchdowns, Austin Eckler. So, just guys like that. I guess guys that may seem like they getting left out of the limelight, but I see what they're doing. Like I see a 1,000-yard back, and I see a good back that works consistently. So to be able to see guys like that. Who else? But I mean, that's pretty much it. And shout out my guy Mark Ingram too, man. I think he just
who's been doing it for a long time.
Number 1 all time, everything basically for the Saints. So, definitely appreciate everything he done. A Heisman, national champion. So, he's a beast for sure too.
Would you consider University of Georgia running back UGA running back you?
For sure. I'm not going to deny it. I mean, it's a lot of great schools, man. Obviously Miami for what they've done. Yeah. Those guys.
Alabama.
It's like no brainer. Even Oklahoma or LSU. But I'm going with the Dogs, man. Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
For the new era, like if we talking the last 10 years, it's definitely UGA for sure. Like no disrespect to Miami, but I don't even think they got it. I can't even name nobody since Duke Johnson, to be honest.
That's about it. Yeah, and I'm a Florida State guy, so you're not wrong right now. Miami used to be running back but no, they can't really talk about running backs right now. Not at all. Now, he didn't quite have the early success that you had in your career with the Rams, but people are drawing parallels between Cam Akers and your situation with the Rams when you were there and your departure. Do you think there's a comparison there? And what do you think went wrong with Cam Akers and some of the things that we're hearing in regards to his relationship with the team?
I don't know, man. I really honestly can't speak on it. I don't really know the ins and outs, but I do know these young boys ain't going. Like, if they're not feeling it, then they're not feeling it. So I respect that as well too. But we'll see how it plans out. Hopefully, if you don't, land somewhere, they're able to work something out and, able to get him back going like he was his first year. Big fan of him as well too, man. He's Florida State guy, as you know. So man, I always like to see guys do good, man, and just get that opportunity. So, but these young boys, they ain't going now. They don't like something. They don't like it.
And just from my viewpoint, it seems like Sean McVay, he's not really high on featured backs. It's almost like, not knowing exactly what happened with your situation, but, and now seeing what's going on with Cam, you were a feature back. Cam potentially had that feature back skill set. And it's almost like, it's a Rocky-like relationship. Most coaches embrace that type of talent when you potentially have a feature running back to, rally the troops around. But we don't know. We have to wait and see.
Yeah, we'll see. And sometimes stuff just may be just blown out of proportion, or it just may be. It could be a kind of like some mutual agreement type of thing too. So everything ain't all peaches and creams all the time anyway. That's just sports, No
question, especially football.
Let's just say winning heals everything.
And right now, the Rams are not winning at the rate we all thought they would win. That's last question before we let you go. We asked a lot of people this same question that played or plays with the Rams. You played with Aaron Donald. We know how dominant he is in his career. What is the craziest thing you've seen Aaron Donald do on the football field?
Man, honestly, at this point, it's just ridiculous. Like, it's what he can't do. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I just know every third down, I'm looking at AD. I remember coming in 2015, and it was like third down. It was either Robert Quinn or Aaron Donald. Now it's just like, even just like the Super Bowl last year and watching that whatever third or that fourth down, and I'm just like, 99. Like, that's what he do. But it's so crazy because he gets back there so fast that he actually, he really helps out the running back and the quarterback, because he get back there so fast that he kind of just bring you down with one hand instead of just kill you with a kill shot. So, I mean, I don't think he has a bench max either.
Yeah, man, I was going to ask you, weight room wise, because I can imagine he's super strong, especially on the bench press, man. What do you usually play with in the weight room?
I think he warm up with 120s. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we see it on the football field, the way how he be just throwing people around.
Coach won't even let him, they won't let him go past a certain amount. I think after 5 something, they're like, all right.
Are you talking about the individual dumbbells?
No, just bench press.
Just bench press.
I think after 500, it's all right, we don't even need you to try out anymore.
Oh, so they cap him at 500. That's his limit. They don't want him put no more than that.
Yeah, he's a beast.
That's a different type of strength right there.
Yeah, he's a grown man.
No question. But hey, Todd, man, before we let you go real quick, fill us in once again with your relationship with Gatorade, a little bit, some of the things you have going on with Gatorade and what we can expect to see with Todd Gurley and Gatorade.
Yeah, yes, sir. Obviously, here today with Gatorade at the Salvation Army Bellwood Boys and Girls Club for Gatorade's Food Tomorrow initiative, surprising them. But just to be able to have that relationship, obviously, was with Gatorade when I was, I think, second year? So, man, look, all I know is I used to drink Gatorade growing up, and for me to even be on the bottle one time, it's crazy. Yeah.
No question.
Where we come from, man, that don't happen a lot. So to be able to just have that relationship, to even be able to be here on their behalf, it's a blessing. So definitely proud to just be here and be able to support, their initiative and be able to, grant the kids here in Atlanta, whatever they need. And it's just a blessing, man. It's definitely
no question.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd, man, thank you for joining me here. Bryant McFadden, All Things Covered. Pat Peterson, man, it was a great opportunity to talk to you. UGA great, Todd Gurley, Los Angeles Rams great as well. Joining us here, outstanding relationship and partnership with Gatorade, attacking the community, making a difference near and far, man. Keep being great, Todd, man, and I look forward to talking to you in the near future.
Yes, sir, man. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe and blessed, bro.